Good morning from the Q zone. That's sort of like the DMZ, the demilitarized zone, but it's the quarantine zone. Since I'm indoors and alone with my cat, I probably don't need this. But staying in contact with our Sangha, our Dharma brothers and sisters, is very, very important, no matter where it's done from. I miss you all. In fact, that brings me to the title of today's Dharma talk, which is, some of you might consider quite bizarre. The name of the Dharma talk is I, Mrs. the I. And of course, at the bottom, there's a plug to please donate at the Buddhist Temple in Grand Rapids. It is one of West Michigan's treasures, and we want to make sure it stays that way. Now, I, Mrs. the I is probably one of the most bizarre Dharma talk titles I've ever heard of. So I'd like to put it in context by reading a poem, and I'm going to read it slowly, from Thich Nhat Hanh, called Call Me by My True Names. Do not say I will soon depart, because even today I am still arriving. Look deeply. I arrive in every second to be a bud on a spring branch, to be a tiny bird with wings still fragile, learning to sing in my new nest, to be a caterpillar in the heart of a flower, to be a jewel hiding in a stone. I will arrive in order to laugh and to cry, in order to fear and to hope. The rhythm of my heart is the birth and death of all that are alive. I am the mayfly metamorphosing on the surface of the river. I am the bird which, when spring comes, arrives in time to eat the mayfly. I am the frog swimming happily in the clear pond. I am also the grass snake who, approaching in silence, feeds itself on the frog. I am the child in Uganda, all skin and bones, my legs as thin as bamboo sticks. And I am the arms merchant selling deadly weapons in Uganda. I am the 12-year-old girl, refugee on a small boat, who throws herself into the ocean after being raped by a sea pirate. And I am the pirate, my heart not yet capable of seeing and loving. I am a member of the Politburo, with plenty of power in my hands, and I am a man who has to pay his debt of blood to my people, dying slowly in a forced labor camp. My joy is like spring, so warm it makes flowers bloom in all walks of life. My pain is like a river of tears, so full it fills the four oceans. Please call me by my true names, so I can wake up And so the door of my heart can be left open, the door of compassion. I love that poem. It's one of my favorite poems, and it has so very much to say. But when it comes back to the title of the Dharma talk, I, Mrs. the I, it boils down to this. I am the all, and the all is in me. I know, one of my themes throughout most of my Dharma talks is the interconnectedness of all things. But today I would like you to look at your neighbor. I would like you to look at the birds outside, even if it's through your windows. I would like you to open your screen a little bit so you can hear the sounds of the city, the cars, the trucks, the people talking, laughing, crying outside. We are each of those people. We cannot separate ourselves from those things which are good or those things which are not good. That's my cat. There's his tail. That's Sangi. Say hello, Sangi. There, hello. I know. I am even Sangi. Sangi, by the way, is Tibetan for Buddha. The Buddha understood how important the interconnectedness of all things was. He saw it when he awoke. He saw that we are connected to everything, everywhere, beyond space and time. And that is a theme we continue to stress in our temple, in the Sangha, and in everything we do. One of my neighbors, Bruce, stopped by, knocked on my door, backed up as I opened it so we could keep our social distance, and handed me this mask. He said, "Ruth wanted you to have this." Ruth is another one of my neighbors. As neighbors, when the weather is good, we often sit downstairs outside one of the garages at a safe social distance. We bring down our coffee, our Diet Coke, and we sit, and we talk, and we share, and we laugh, and we cry. We are there for one another. I'm so impressed by some of the major corporations who are now advertising online or on the television and online that everything that has to do with people is far more important than anything that has to do with things. Car companies, grocery companies, major stores now limiting the amount of people allowed in to create a social distance so that we can try to flatten this horrible curve of the COVID-19 virus that seems to be spiraling out of control. Many people of other faiths are saddeningly blaming They want to blame the Chinese people. They want to blame the gay people. They want to blame big business. They want to blame our president. They want to blame the people running for president. The Buddha talks much about anger, resentment. Meet all anger with compassion. Meet all anger with loving kindness. Another way of saying it is that anger is like a piece of hot coal you hold in your hand, hoping, wishing, thinking that somehow the other person will be burned. They will not. In these uncertain times, your anger is irrelevant. The only thing that is relevant is how well you lived and how well you loved, how well you demonstrated your compassion, mindfulness, and loving kindness and mindfulness. Because remember, when all is said and done, we are the I. I misses the I. I misses all of us. And please consider donating at www.zengr.org. May you be well. May you be at peace. May you be calm in these uncertain times.